Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Quarter Life Crisis. Today we're going to discuss any questions you might have about the goal setting process we addressed in the first video. So let's get started. In case you're hesitant to trust the advice I'm giving you, I'm going to tell you a little background information about myself and why I set goals. In college, I was on scholarship to rodeo for my school. Each week, my coaches held a mandatory meeting outside of practice where we would sharpen our mental game. And one of the ways we did this was through setting goals. We were required to go through the steps of setting our goals, writing them down, and reading them every day. At first, I really hated doing this. I thought it was a waste of time because I couldn't see how reading my goals every day would get me any closer to achieving them. Boy, was I wrong. As I worked on my goals worked on me. In my sophomore year of college, I was the only barrel racer on my team to qualify for the College National Finals Rodeo in Casper, Wyoming. That year, my coach also got National Coach of the Year, and the next year, my team won the College National Finals Rodeo. After all this happened, I became a true believer in setting goals, but I felt like I could perfect the process a little bit. So I started reading books and watching seminars on success and achievement. I condensed everything that I learned into 7 steps that I could use every time I wanted to reach a milestone. And it's worked so well for me that I had to share it with you. I'm not a professional, but I am passionate about trying to live the best life possible. So that's my qualification. If the number one goal on your list is a toss-up between a few, then go with the one that you want the most. It's easier to get started on a goal you're excited to accomplish rather than one you're not as motivated to get done yet. It's okay if you don't know exactly how to get where you want to go. In fact, it's expected that you don't. You really only need to know what you need to do today, what you need to do this week, and what you need to do this month in order to stay on track to achieve your goal in your given timeline. You can also set checkpoints into the future to make sure that you're staying on track with your timeline, but it's not necessary to outline every single step in complete detail. As time goes on, you'll instinctively know which steps that you need to take next. So don't stress if you're not aware of them right now. Of course you're not a failure. It's crucial that you don't take a slip up as a sign that you're not capable of achieving this goal or that you don't deserve what you want. That's ridiculous. Everything takes practice. Even practice takes practice. It takes time to turn working on your goal into a habit, and missing one day isn't going to affect that process, but missing an entire week or an entire month is definitely going to set you back. So try not to let that happen. If you're finding yourself not having success at achieving your daily tasks, then maybe you're biting off more than you can chew. Try giving yourself a smaller amount of work to do each day and then working your way up to a bigger workload. You may also be working on your goal at the wrong time of day. So if you've chosen your time block during a period where you're mentally or physically exhausted, you're never going to be able to motivate yourself to get your task done. Try working at a time when you know you'll have the most energy, like in the morning or after your lunch break. Your most important work deserves the time when you are at your best. So if you slip up, forgive yourself, move on, and jump right back in the next day. You really will be glad that you did. You have 2 options here. You can either wait to start another goal when you're finished with your current goal, or if your current goal is going to take some time to accomplish, then I would wait until you're comfortably established in the routine of your first goal and making significant progress before starting another one. So I would give yourself at least a month to get comfortable with your current goal before adding another one. And even then, you may need more time. I definitely wouldn't take on more than 2 goals at a time. It's important that you listen and internalize what I'm about to tell you. Your most valuable possession is your time. You have one finite life and no chance to do it over if you don't like the way it turned out. There's only one way to avoid this tragic end, and that is to treat your time with the respect that it deserves. Never sacrifice what's most important to you for something that's demanding your attention. This is a trap meant to keep you busy so you don't realize that your busy work is leading you nowhere. So get your priorities straight right now, because it's the only guaranteed time you have. If you have any questions about goal setting that I didn't address in this video, then put them in the comments below and I will answer them for you. Have a wonderful day, and remember, life doesn't have to be a crisis. Bye, everybody.